Hey everyone, Slothcakes here and welcome back to some more MBON. Now today I've been just screwing around with the Sazabi and I decided to make a video on it. Now I'm not really proficient in this guy, I'm still learning him. However, he's a very fun mobile suit. He's probably my favorite charge suit. He's a 3000 cost, close range mobile suit. He has a very nice kit. He has this really weird thing about him where this sentence sounds weird, but once you see in action it kind of just clicks for you. And the Sazabi shoots his CSA more than he shoots his main gun. And you're seeing me do this. Now what a CSA is a shotgun blast. It has a nice muzzle correction, which just means it tracks, but the bullet doesn't track. The hand that's holding the gun tracks the enemy. So that's what muzzle correction means. Like the end of the gun will actually follow the enemy before it shoots. It has a good spread to it being a shotgun blast. Your CSA, meaning it has infinite ammo and the CSA charge time is not really that long. But a very nice thing to it is you can rainbow dash your back melee to put you into a free fall state, letting your CSA just be uninterrupted and allow you to move without really stopping. Now I probably explained that terribly, but you're gonna be seeing me do that a lot. I'm gonna be stopping mid-air, and what I'm doing is I'm shooting his... I'm doing his back melee. His back melee is a tomahawk throw. What you do is you tomahawk throw, but before you do the tomahawk comes out, you're gonna sidestep it, then hop. So you back melee, two directions, double boost so you do a hop, then while you're doing the hop, from the top, the middle, or right before you touch the ground, release CSA, and you're going to be shooting a shotgun blast. That's his main, quick. Just because the sidestep will cut tracking, that hop, you can make it out of any boost you're doing. If you're going left, you can start going right, you can start going back. It makes you very unpredictable on where you're going to land, because any second you can just rainbow step your back melee and go any direction you want. Now another thing is, since you're doing the tomahawk throw, you will always be facing your enemy. So no matter which direction you're gonna hop, you'll be facing the enemy, making it so you will not stop, throw your momentum, aim at the enemy and shoot your shotgun blast. And you're just seeing me like that. It's awesome. It's a very fun thing to do once you figure it out. I'm probably not explaining it the best, but if any of you guys play the Sazabi, I feel like you guys can probably say something a little more. And also just in general, if you guys play the suit that I'm playing, leave it down in the comments, some things that I've missed or just some things that might be helpful. Not just for me, but just for anyone that's watching. Look at the comments and see if anyone's giving some more tips, just so you can get better as a insert mobile suit I'm playing here. But other than that, the rest of his kit is also nice. A very big problem I'm seeing in my footage is I'm not using the rest of his kit. I got really caught up on using the back melee CSA that I forget he has other shit, and his other shit is really good. Now you can just focus with the shotgun spread, but what's the fun of that? His main gun is just a very basic, good beam rifle. A nice thing about it is since you're spamming CSA so much, you don't really have an ammo problem because CSA is unlimited. So you can be a little spammy with his main gun when the time comes. He has funnels, and just long story short with funnels, because I think I need to explain the basics of weapons in this game in its own separate video, but just know, if you know anything about funnels, he has very basic good funnels. Now he has a CSB, and the CSB is a once per life thing, like the turn A. It's a nuke. Just long story short, it's a nuke. You shoot various funnels at this horizontal angle, and the middle funnel will shoot a rocket that will become a nuke. The nuke is large, it does a lot of damage, you get once per life. If it hits, that's awesome. If it doesn't hit, that's okay. Don't get too worked up with the once per life moves unless they're very important to the kit. This is just it's just a little extra flavoring. It's nothing too important. There are gonna be times people are gonna forget about it. You're gonna die again, then you realize, oh, I didn't use 2 of the nukes I had, but you're still gonna win. It's nothing too bad. If it happens, it happens. The charge shot time's a little long, so it's not something you can just be like, hey, I can nuke right here, but if you don't forget about it, that's cool. If you forget about it, don't worry too much. Third move down is his Jerobi. Little startup, however, the Jerobi does reload very fast, which is nice. It does really good damage, which is also good. It's a nice thick laser. Very fun to hit someone with it, but you can do a second thing, which is a shotgun spread out of your chest. Now, a nice little thing about the shotgun spread is, while it has less pellets than your CSA, it takes a lot less pellets to knock someone down, which is nice. It can be used as a quick just response because you can just press it, you don't need to charge it. Now, if you're moving, it will kill your momentum. However, right when the shotgun spread leaves your belly, immediately shoot your main gun and you'll instantly fall downwards. You'll be suspended in the air if you use the shotgun spread in the air, but the second you shoot, you see me do this various times, the shotgun spread comes out, I shoot my main gun and I immediately stall. I immediately fall downwards. It's a nice move. Remember you have it. That's the biggest thing I can say from this video. Not an expert in the Sazabi, but remember you have your tools. Assists, he has two of them. The Jerobi, I believe, are the mobile suits. Yeah, I think they're called Jerobi. You get Queeses or Quesses. I think it's Quees. It's been some time since it's been Charles counterattack. But you got Quees, she will come up, shoot her machine gun. It's a very straight line of machine gun bullets she will shoot. It slightly moves and it stays there for just a little bit. It's a nice assist to just add some distance or just to put a no-go zone, because the spread, no, not the spread, just the constant shooting will stay there so the enemy can actually land in it. Now his second assist is, I forgot this guy's name. It's in the Jerobi with the eyes that are painted on. It looks like a plane. He'll come in, he'll shoot two missiles, I believe, or funnels that will hit the enemy and stun them. Then he'll go run at them and melee them. Now a nice thing is how long he stays on the field. He will spawn, shoot the funnels, or missile. I actually kind of forgot what he shoots. If they miss, he will still run at the enemy and still track them, and if the melee hits, it will stun them. It's nice for Oki because even if they stay there, they still have to deal with the melee part of the assist, which is nice. I prefer that assist much more than Queese's. That's just my opinion. Now the assists, you do stay still while calling it. You can do some things to like carry momentum. I don't really know what, so I apologize for that. I don't use him that often because every time I use him I always get shot. I really want to learn this guy. He's on the long ass list, and I mean this is a very long list of mobile suits I want to learn. Now this game is not like the other fighting games I play, sadly, where there's so many, like in other games there's like two characters I play. Either that be Street Fighter, Guilty Gear, KOF, Blaze Blue. There's like two characters I play. The entirety of the game's existence, I will not touch another character. This, however, I want to play every single character possible. It's a very big problem because I just need to sit down and figure out how to learn some characters before actually being like, okay, time to go to the next guy. But there's so many characters that are fun in this game, and I just want to keep learning them. It's a fun game. I just very like playing just all this random shit. Especially the characters you don't see that often. And there's like, I can't really name a bunch of them because, you know, there's like 100 plus, well, 180 something. At one point, I'm just gonna put every character in a big ass wheel and just throw the wheel in, and whatever it lands on, I'm gonna play. But anyways, I forgot to mention, this guy is a melee suit, so he does have some nice melee to him. Now, most important thing is, actually there's a few things, you know, back melee being a tomahawk throw. His running melee has some nice movement to it, which makes it a little hard to interrupt. It also spikes the enemy downwards, causing them to bounce up, which is nice where if you want to combo after it, you actually have to boost upwards, so it could be a little tricky. Other than that, you know, he has a charge kick. If you're doing a melee and you hit forward melee, he'll start swinging his arms like he did in the movie, and it looks very goofy, but it's also a good combo because it takes you and the enemy forward and move, which could make it a little hard to interrupt. Other than that, that covers the basics. I just want to tell you guys my finding of the suit, because I'm probably going to play him again, either be on stream or just in another video. Just want to get a little more used to him. Now, at one point, I'll cover all the Char suits. I did do the Hyakushiki. He's a very nice suit. Now, the Nightingale is very opposite of the Sazabi. He's a much more long range than this guy. So, but like, they also play differently, but just in the vacuum of Char suits, he's the 3000 long distance suit, while the Sananju, I know not being Char, but let's not get into that like semantics of is he a Char, but full frontal Sananju is a lot more up in your face, but he has a lot more aggression than the Sazabi. And that's for 3000s. Then there's the 250s of the Hyakushiki and the Zeong. The Zeong being a very like odd suit that has these weird funnel hands. If you get very good at that, you can do some really nice shenanigans. Then there's the other ones like Char Zaku. I would really like to learn Char Zaku. He looks like a very fun suit, especially with his like movement buff, which is like very weird if you don't know how to deal with it. But you know, that's for some other stuff. Overall, fun suit, very little weird. Once you figure out how to do the rainbow step stuff, it becomes so much more fun. Now, just a little word of warning. How you do this is different for every suit. There's a certain move that you might like rainbow step out of that could be different. It might not be back melee with every character. A lot of characters it is back melee, but just be careful depending on the suit. It changes, and changes what you do. With this guy, you use a CSA. With another guy like the Zeta, you use his rockets and you use his main gun. But also be careful that if you step forward, you might go into a block animation, which could little mess you up. But you know, practice makes perfect. That's the thing I'm gonna always say. But anyways, that was the Sazabi. This is just a short, little rough video. You know, when the game comes out, these are gonna be a lot more polished. It's a little hard doing things during the weekend and been like, do I have enough footage? Then, you know, once it's Wednesday, I'm editing things and I realize, shit, I don't have footage. But anyways, Slothcakes here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that, blah, 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 blah. See you guys next time.